guys, welcome to my channel. This is Brenda with another video for Planty Pants, which is all things plants. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to. I'm going to keep making these videos about all the plants that I have, what I know, what I don't know, and I'm just going for it. So today I'm going to do a video giving you a tour, 2021 tour of my sunroom, aka plant room. I'm always rearranging it and putting different plants in here. This room has more humidity than the rest of my house, so I have a lot of my real tropical plants in here. So I'm going to share those with you, and I hope you enjoy it. I've been looking forward to doing this because it just brings me so much joy to be in here. I wish I had enough room for like a lounge chair, but I don't. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so here we are in my sunroom, which consists of 8 windows, 2, 4, and 2. So I'm going to start, I think, on this side. The first thing I wanted to show you is this beautiful flowering maple tree. And the only reason why I ordered this online was because of these flowers, which this one is just about spent. But here we have one that's just opening, and I think it's absolutely amazing. And the thing is that I live in Maine, so I am probably going to have to be cutting this thing back and seeing if I can overwinter it. Because it was outside all summer and it flowered, but it's continuing to flower, so I'm going to try to overwinter it. And yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright, so here we have a Monstera deliciosa. I think this is the one that I bought when I went plant shopping, one of my plant shopping videos, at a little plant store. It's already shooting out the split leaves, which I love. They're so beautiful. Up here, I just put a jade pothos. No, maybe it's golden. I think it is golden, but it looks like jade, right? And I stuck a couple of pieces of syngonium in there too. So this is really beautiful. I actually made this planter in a ceramics class years ago. Alright, so here on this shelf we have an asparagus fern, which every week when I water it, I shake it in some of these little, well, you can see them? Yeah, that's a tough one, but I think it likes it. It's continuing to grow. On this, well, first we have a string of turtles up here, which is struggling a little bit. It's flowering right now, but it's really struggling, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might have to take it apart and try to save what I can. Here we have a beautiful Plumosa fern, gorgeous fern, so beautiful, very full. I love ferns. I struggle with them a teeny bit only because they're kind of finicky. They like to be wet, not too much sun. So this rack right here has a lot of ferns. Right here I have a Madagascar jasmine, which I have trained around a coat hanger. Actually, that's for sale currently. Back here, I have just a cute little, some sort of a pilia, I think. Let's see, is that what it is? Yep, it's a pilia. Ooh, look at the water. I better not water that this week. Huh. Anyways, it's a pilia depressa. And then here we have a huge lipstick plant that I cut all the way back, and it's just starting to come back. I might lose it. I probably will. We have a fiddle leaf fig, which is very happy here. Turn her around. And this is one of my newer plants that I got. Still haven't seen any. It's a Jungle Boogie philodendron that I ordered from Glass House Works. No sign of growth yet, but I think it will. A neon heartleaf philodendron right here, very healthy. And this plant right here is pretty rare. It's called an amplissum. Anyways, when it gets mature, The leaves have beautiful silver variegations, and I've cut this off and propagated the heck out of it. Here we have, everybody needs a drink, just so you know. I'm going to be watering today. This is the Bambi's Velvet. I think it's also known as the fairy plant. Really pretty purple flowers. It just flowered last week. It needs a drink. Here we have a really nice staghorn fern. Really, really beautiful. Really healthy. It grows a lot. And this thing, I'm telling you, I water it so much every week. So much. But it's growing so beautifully. Right here we have a piggyback fern. Right here. Super cute. Dry plant. I have to water it twice a week. And here we have another type of peperomia. This one is called a red twist peperomia. Really pretty, kind of etiolated. I turn it around every week, but I think it's pretty. Down here is where my ferns are. Here again is one of those pieces of that epi that I just showed you, rooting in water. Here we have some sundew, carnivorous plants. There aren't any fungus gnats on it, but the leaves are gooey. Here I have a crocodile fern, which I love. So beautiful. The leaves are absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. I know. And here we have a couple of other ferns. This one right here is called the lemon button fern. For obvious reasons, it's kind of yellowish green. And here, this one is called a blue star fern. Really pretty. The leaves are almost like blue on this one. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but really, really beautiful. This is a Black Moon Sansevieria that I got as a little tiny start, and she is growing so slowly. So slowly. These are just propagations. Mostly pothos, but I have a couple of pieces of Cebu Blue in here. And then this is, I forget what this one's called. I have a bigger one on the other side. I'll have to tell you the name when I get over there. But so this is one shelf. Pretty busy unit. Up here is a Tridoscantia. I forget what the name of it is, but it's the one with the green. I showed you in my Tridoscantia video. I actually ended up hanging it up here and kind of draping it around. I think it likes it up there. I read somewhere that recently that they just prefer to kind of either grow horizontally or to be trailed rather than hanging. So I'm trying to keep them up a little bit. As you can see, it goes way up there. It's pretty cool. This is my beautiful Hoya Burtoni. The thing about this plant, you guys, is it never stops flowering. It just never stops. Look, you see all these babies? It's just going to keep flowering, and they make such a mess. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm kind of not loving it the way I used to. Here we have a couple of, oh my goodness, they're not, oh, they'll come back to me anyways. This one's not doing very good in the leca. This is a wandering dude that I just cut back in the kitchen a couple of weeks ago. I propagated it in water, and I don't know, I just planted it up today, so we'll see how it does. I told you my struggles with Tridoscantia, so we'll see. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Look at this beautiful trailing piece of Cebu Blue. I just love Cebu Blue. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. All right, so on this shelf, this is actually like my work shelf. And I've got a beautiful Black Pagoda lipstick plant that's flowering right now. Isn't that pretty? Love her. Gorgeous. I have a Syngonium right here. Beautiful, growing in leca. I like growing things in leca. So I don't know if y'all do, but I totally do. So let me turn this around so you can see how pretty it is. Isn't that pretty? So let me move this back here. Right here we have a cane begonia, angel wing begonia. Doing pretty well. As you can see, she's super old. Look how woody it is. And then here I have some sort of alocasia growing in leca, but I don't really know what kind of alocasia it is. but it's the same kind. Hold on a second. It's the same one as this one. They're kind of like this one, and these both used to be in the same pot. Then I just have some cuttings right there, various cuttings. Okay, so this is a beautiful Hoya that really likes it. This was just like one leaf when I put it in there. Here are two desert roses that I have been struggling with through the years. Honestly, I don't do that great with desert roses. I've never seen them flower. I mean, I'm able to keep them alive, but clearly I'm doing something wrong. I don't water them in the winter, but boy, I don't do well for me. But I'm not giving up on them because I just love plants that have interesting caudaxes like that. So there's two of them. I don't even know what color they are. Here is some Million Hearts that are in LECA. Beautiful. And here is another Syngonium that I'm growing in LECA. Pretty, pretty. Pretty. All right, down here I put different kinds of philodendron and pothos in here. I have a heartleaf. I have a scindapsus. I have a Brazil, and a golden, all in one pot. Thought that was kind of cool. This is, I think, a berry illusion Syngonium. So pretty. I just look at that. I think these are just so beautiful, you guys. And then this is a Peperomia crostata. That has another name. Look how cool it is. It's growing really well. Super well. Oh, what's that? Feather. It was a feather. Growing really well in there. And here I just have some Peperomia that are rooting in water. I have an Easter cactus right here that never does much of anything for me. I'm probably going to get rid of that. Doesn't flower. It's not happy. Blah, blah. Here's some Moses in the Cradle that are just living here in the water. Probably I should pot them up. Here's a Peperomia graveolens. I bought this against my better judgment, and as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with it. I think I need to repot it. And then this is a Pilia aquamarine. I love this. This is so pretty. I just keep spinning it around, and she just keeps growing and growing, and she's very happy right here. Yeah, so that's what's on that bottom shelf. This is a really beautiful succulent that I put up there quite a while ago. And it's grown immensely since I don't even know the name of it, but I think it's some sort of euphorbia, I bet. And then here, I love this Polynesian ivy right here. This plant's doing really, really good. The key with this plant is just to leave it alone. Water it once in a while and leave it alone. But she's doing well. Up here, I have my Monstera adansonii, pretty good sized basket. Let's just keep going across the top here, I guess. Here I have a beautiful Hoya pubicalyx. It's trailing everywhere up here, guys. You see all the trailing? It's crazy. My plants just love this room. I'm just going to keep going. Down here I have a, I forget the name of this, but it's ELIPTICA. It's got beautiful little white flowers. It's a type of, like a trailing, oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't have the name in there. It'll come to me. When I find out, you guys, I'm going to put it down below. Here we have a string of spades, which totally loves it right there. As you can see by her lovely trailing. I love these guys when they flower. Oh my land, they're so beautiful. And here is that beautiful Hoya obovado that I just potted up in my last video. She's doing great. Here is donkey tail, burrow's tail. Here is the big giant Million Hearts plants. Beautiful, beautiful, growing well. And this is a rickrack cactus that I'm not crazy about, but it's here. This is like my succulent side of the house, and this is that propagation, those bottles that I showed you in the last video. That's where I have them hanging. Here I have that same plant that I just propagated. This is a really nice, healthy offshoot. And then here I have a beautiful ivy, and I've been struggling, I have to be honest, I've been struggling with these guys. I don't do very well with these. They get spider mites or they just wither and croak. So yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Down here I have, this is actually just starting to come, an amaryllis. And this is an amaryllis that I actually grew from seed. I'm not sure if it's gonna succeed or not. Here's a piece of philodendron. And here is a philodendron tetrasperma. Long, beautiful. There's actually 4 pieces in there, and it's doing, I just potted it up yesterday because it was in 3 different pots, so now it's just in 1. Really cool. All right, let's just take you over to here. This room, I have a humidifier that's on all the time, and I have a heater that's on all the time because my alocasia, colocasia, philodendron, and my really nice plants are in here, and I don't want to lose them. So up the top here, you can see I have a ficus Audrey, and I'm really sad to tell you that today, as I was getting prepared to make this video, I discovered fungus gnats in this plant and fungus gnats in this plant. And then I just remembered that I just repotted both of those plants 2 weeks ago with a brand new bag of potting soil. Not Miracle-Gro, because I don't buy Miracle-Gro, and I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but I'm super let down, and I have reached out to the manufacturer because I just opened the bag, and it was swarming with fungus frickin' gnats. I paid $35 for that bag, so I'm going to let you guess what kind it was. I'm pretty sad about it, but anyways, ficus Audrey, I'll get them under control. Super healthy plant, beautiful. All right, here we have a Syngonium mojito. And I'm sad to say that it's not as mottled as I would like as it's growing, but it's still a mojito. Okay, so here is my bellyache bush. This plant loses its leaves every fall, which it's starting to do now, but it'll just be like a stick, like a stem, but it will come back. Okay, so back here we have an alocasia poly, which I have been battling spider mites, among other things, fungus gnats, but I think it's coming back. I repotted her, and oh yeah, she's got fungus gnats too because I use that same soil, so I will have to treat her as well. Frig. Okay, so this is one of my favorite plants. It's a money tree, but it's the kind that has this huge caudex, which I love. Oops, got a little dead leaf there. I love plants with unusual codexes like this. So cool. And this is my large leaf. Up here is the narrow leaf Adansonii, but this one is my wide leaf Adansonii, and I just cut it all the way back because there were a few leaves that had died, and I am going to try to fill this pot up with the propagations. Here is the other plant that is infested as of today with fungus gnats, the Ficus altissima. Super pretty ficus though. I mean, you know, fungus gnats isn't going to kill this plant, you guys, but I hate them and I battle them all the time, like I told you in another video. So here in the back we have the beautiful, I believe this is the Regal Shield. Yep, beautiful Regal Shield alocasia. Gorgeous. I love this plant. And if you look right here, look, I have a little offshoot, which is really, really cool. Oh, look, 2 offshoots. So I'm probably going to start new plants with these because why not, right? Here I have a philodendron Macaulay's finale, which I have been spraying every day to help that poor leaf make its way into the world. And then here is a Cebu blue that I have been rehabbing. There's one long piece, but I cut a lot of the other pieces back, and as you can see, it's starting to come back nicely. It'll be a full pot one day again soon. Down here we have a bronze Charlie Pilia, which is flowering. Super, super neat looking. Look at these cute little tiny flowers. I love that. Growing well. Here we have a philo red imperial philodendron, red imperial philodendron. Not doing that great, but I'm working on it. Curly spiders that my daughter gave me that haven't done much since she gave them to me. This is just an ivy that I cut back yesterday because it's been slowly just croaking, so I'm going to see if I can save it. These are good pieces. I don't know if I can prop it in water or not, but I'm going for it because there's still some nice healthy pieces left. Back here we have another amaryllis that I started from seed. I'm not giving up on this guy yet. Right here we have a little baby philodendron goeldii. So freaking cute. I love these leaves, and as they get older they get more and more fingers. Here we have an anthurium big red bird. I don't know what that's ever going to do, but I'll take it. It'll be all right. And here is a philodendron gigantum that I just got recently, and an alocasia Hilo Beauty. I'm super excited about this. This is a new leaf right here. So pretty. Okay, and here is my beautiful philodendron silver stripe. I actually had started this from one node, and she's growing beautifully. Here I have a start of a Monstera Peru that I cut the end of mine off. I'll show you in a second. It's over here. And as you can see, it's really growing very well. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm praying to God that there's no fungus gnats, because this is the same mix that I used. I'm going to have to put systemic in all these, and I'm really sad about that, you guys. Really sad. But anyways, new growth, new leaf. This is a sweet potato. Lots of roots, but I don't see any action here yet, but I guess it takes a long time, so I'm being patient. Back here we have a mother of millions, which, you know, who doesn't love a mother of millions? I think these are so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And then back here I have my struggling to the max pitcher plant. Really not doing very well. I just keep pulling dead leaves off, and she's just really, she's struggling, as you can see. She's flowered so many times for me. See, you can see the stem right here of a flower, right here. But I might lose her. I don't know. I've had her for years. This is a philodendron Hope, and I'm sad to say that I just got this a few weeks ago from Glasshouse Works. And believe it or not, when I got it, it had freaking scale. I was super sad about that. I treated it, of course, because, you know, what am I going to do? I just bought it. I hope it lives, but I did notice, ta-da, new growth. That's a fungus gnat. I didn't tell you what this was in here. I have a couple of little burrow's tail babies, but in here are actually bird of paradise seeds. I don't think they're going to come up, I got to be honest. And here I have a beautiful variegated creeping Charlie. I love these plants. They just, I don't know why, but they just bring me joy. They're really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I have my slimy butterwort. Is it a butterwort or is it a sundew? I think it's a, no, it's a butterwort. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Freaking fungus gnats. You see it flying around. I'm so sad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so down here we have a beautiful peperomia. I don't know what kind it is, but it's loves it here. That's my dirty window shelf. Here I have tops of my Nanook. I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. Remember we talked about this? I do have some, you see the new growth here and here and here. Maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna be able to salvage some pieces. I don't know. Glacier Pothos, this one I've been struggling with since the moment I got it, and I'm not giving up. Here I am just picking leaves out of it as I show you. It's Glacier, it's beautiful, it's gonna live. Oh, look at the leaf unfurling, it will. These are pregnant onion babies. Remember, I don't know if you watched the propagation video that I did, one of my first videos, but this was actually just one leaf of an African violet, and there's the plant. This was the growth that started at the base of that leaf, and everyone needs a drink today. This is the little tiny strawberry begonia. These are some props that I was telling you that I have for my my wide leaf Adansonii. Let's see if I can prop those. And I have a variegated string of hearts in here, a string of turtles, as well as a global green pothos. Oops, put that back. All right, so I have a couple of little, oh look, Christmas cactus is flowering. Back here I have a Monstera pedatum, right here. I have a larger one that I'll show you. I have some spider plant babies, and I've got a couple of little props, a snow queen and a marble queen. They kind of look almost identical, so maybe they're both snow queens. Anyway, and here's a little tiny neon philodendron. All right, over here on this side, I have that beautiful philodendron Peru. It's really tall and gorgeous. Love it. It's really healthy. It likes it in here, and you can see the humidifiers going all the time, but it's only 60% in here right now. So back here is a Monstera bipendifolium. Beautiful. Look how tall it is. It goes all the way up to here. And here we have a Monstera stiltepicana. So I turn this around every week, and every week I also pick off little dead leaves, but that one's doing well in here as well. Here I have a Bloody Mary philodendron. I just potted this yesterday. It was propagating in my IKEA cabinet. We have an Alocasia Yucatan Princess right here. Beautiful Alocasia. And we have another Monstera deliciosa back here, right there. And then here we have an Alocasia Mayan Mask. This one is struggling a little bit because it had spider mites, but I'm not giving up on it. They just continue to grow new leaves, so I am continuing to help them to grow. So back here, this one is really sad. It's just one. Alocasia serendipity was beautiful. They're kind of purple, but that's all I have left down there, one little blob. And here is an Alocasia zebrina, really beautiful. Obviously it's called zebrina for the really cool stems. And then here we have a pretty well established Philodendron gualdii. See how the leaves get when they get more mature? So I think I should have a new leaf. Yep, there's a new leaf coming right there. Oops, right there. So on the bottom shelf we have a Thanksgiving cactus and another small Thanksgiving cactus. This one is really pretty peach color. And then I've got this fern. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to drop it down the bottom for you guys. And this is a rabbit's tail fern. It's totally happy here. Grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. Beautiful, beautiful. So these are my babies. This is what keeps them going, you guys. Here is just a jade plant that's in the window, and a philodendron grazile, which I love this plant. Absolutely love this plant. I think it's so beautiful, but they're hard to keep, I'll tell you that. This is my beautiful camouflage Dieffenbachia. Beautiful. What do I love about it? The white flicks. All right, so the rest of this little tour is going to be all the succulents that I have on this side. This is some gigantic, how high does it go? It goes to here. I forget the name of it, but again, I will drop the name. It's a euphorbia, but it's dangerous. I'm probably gonna be getting rid of this because I think we're gonna be moving, and I can't move that. Here we have some sort of sedum or succulent. It's kind of gnarly, but it's cool. We have a little gasteria, a little warty. We have a kalanchoe as well as a stapelia in there with it. Bird of paradise, which loves it in the sunny window. This is a RHIPSALIS cereus right here with roots galore. We have some type of aloe hybrid that I got for my daughter for my birthday last year. This is Portulatus Portulaca afra. And the reason why it looks the way it does is I just cut it back because it was just getting tall and out of control. A big, beautiful aloe vera, which I never move. These are just a couple of succulents. This is one of those, I forget what it's called, but it grows, the leaves grow vertical instead of horizontal. Really cool. This is a succulent. It's, I think it's called a Cissus quadrangularis. That's just a little sad succulent. That's a really pitiful mother of pearls. Have a real pretty peperomioids right there. And then we have kiwi, corncob plant, huge one, out of control. A beautiful agave. We have another orchid cactus right here. This is a cute little prop that I started with watermelon peperomioids. This is a beautiful, I think it's a Stapelia, but yeah, Stapelia Huronera. There's a little lifesaver plant. Down here, we have a little dish garden that I made years ago that's still thriving with a pencil cactus in it, which is growing crazy, pencil cactus. And I forget what this one is called. It's a tiger aloe. Beautiful jade plant, which I will turn around. This thing is out of control too. I keep standing it up. It keeps falling over. Just another succulent, some kind of grappivarium maybe. This is another succulent that, oh my gosh, doesn't need a drink. Quite often I'll just stick pieces like this is just a piece of a rickrack cactus stuck in with a couple of pieces of lifesaver plant. Oh, that one's dead. I don't know what this thing is called, but I love it and it's beautiful. And it's deadly. These things are razor sharp and all these little points, pokes, but it's super pretty. This is a silver quill plant that's out of control. Huge. This is, I think it's called some kind of a star plant. It's an aloe. I mean a succulent, but I think it's starting to flower. This is a really cool succulent that I love. I think I'm gonna hang it because it's so beautiful. Some type of euphorbia. And there's another Burrow's tail cactus and another huge Stapelia. I hope you guys can see this. I probably suck at this. And this guy is a RHIPSALIS. Let me see. RHIPSALIS. Can't read it. Starts with an A. Looks sort of like a cactus though. So anyways, there's those. This is a beautiful, I'm not sure what kind of plants it is. It was given to me as a yucca, but it's not a yucca. I think it's a type of agave. But it's really beautiful. And so there you have it. This is my 2021 tour of my plants in my sunroom. I have plants in every single room in my house. This is just a few of them. I was planning on making this a 15-minute video. What a riot. It's not 15 minutes. It's way longer. So yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So there you have it. 2021 sunroom plant tour, planty pants. I hope you liked it. I wanted it to be shorter, but there's a lot of plants in here. I'm sorry. So maybe, I don't know, watch it in 3 sittings. That's what I do with longer ones. I have to watch plant tour videos of my favorite YouTubers, but I can't watch it all at once if they're like 30 minutes. So there you go. All right, so I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. Please like and subscribe. Drop me a note in the comments if you'd like. I will be doing more of the tour of my home. I have a lot of other plants, but this is my favorite room. So until the next time, thank you so much. Take care and God bless.